26th, 12th in the East. Dwayne Dedmon, the same, editing but missing a three. Giannis drive, kick. Lopez gets free, steps to his left, and hits.
Has to respect that ability. He knows what's going on. He knows about Splash Mountain. In transition, Bledsoe just overpowers Trae Young inside.
That's where that strength will come into play for Bledsoe. 1498.
Well, I did Dedmon's games at USC as a freshman, and for him to be shooting 36% in the NBA, the dream come true for him. Nice job. Also,
they're having as much fun as everyone else watching this.
Three other brothers who are outstanding basketball players on different levels. Three played in the NBA.
No.
Nice. We're 22nd in terms of defensive rating, so they still give up a lot of easy buckets.
Flip up and in.
Let's talk about the three levels of scoring.
Did you see how Giannis set that up looking from distance? Chris Middleton hits the three.
Never gives up. He's coming from the rear, and as a shooter, you are aware of that, and it really bothers you.
Giannis.
Hitch in that shot. Not hitch in terms of a bad thing, but just in body movement. That they draw up in practice. From the three-point line straight on.
He just sees a bigger quadrant. Flush, Giannis.
But you want him to get a solid run, but you can keep him between 20, 25, maybe 28 minutes in a game like this. Done a great job. You think about last year, we had Giannis and Chris top 5 and 6 in minutes played, and also Miles covered.
Vince Carter came over and shook your hand.
Been a big fan of his. There you go. Nice job.
For both All-Stars in '83. What's the biggest factor in having multiple All-Stars from the same team?
Well, Coach talked about it, Katie. It's all about winning. It's playing the right way. I mean, all those guys are deserving in their own right of some consideration for that third spot.
Absolutely. DJ.
Not that impressive, but his defensive rebound percentage of this team when he's on the floor is outstanding.
Tony Snell for 30 forced Atlanta into 8 turnovers and have scored 10 points off the Hawk miscues. Kevin Huerter drives and scores.
Patient inside, attracted to double team.
Kevin Huerter.
I love it.
Giannis.
Love it.
Overtime Collins.
Line. Continue coming for that rear view contest. Get some help from your big guy in front. And force him to a tough shot on the move.
4 points, 7 boards, 5 assists already. Alex Len. The Bucks have some very high assist percentages and shot percentages on those corner threes, don't they? Brogdon drive score. Threes made. He has 2 tonight. And as a point of comparison, Klay Thompson has 99. Lopez 97. Drive score. Bledsoe.
Gives him a little misdirection, change of direction move, and blows right by him. Welcome to the NBA, young fella.
Let's see who's going to end up with a Brogdon. It was intended for him. Reverse. Quintessential, to use your word.
Knocked off blow by. It's become a thing of beauty for Malcolm Brogdon to create separation.
Dedmon swishing.
We're talking baseball. Lazuski Campanella, the kid and Bobby
Sung on the air. Steve and I are holding out. We're not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh.
He has a dunk a game at least. Space Jam 1,000 times, and all of a sudden they're playing like this. I think the coach helps. Bledsoe.
And right now, quietly has been spectacular where they're playing. In the East, and nobody really mentioned Indiana, and here they are.
Ilyasova picks up the short hop for Bledsoe, scores off the glass, and then throws it to Ersan Ilyasova.
Nice, Connaughton.
Beautiful. Pat Connaughton, that was...
Wide dribble action, some handoff, some motion.
That's a nice little pass, Tony Snell. Jason Smith for 3. The Bucks are shooting at the lighted basket.
Hawks might actually
be taken back to those nights at 10:30 on the driveway. Everybody's done that, right?
I'm saying, it's not a big deal.
Is not denigrating at all to an opponent.
No. And
not dismissing anybody. Drive and score, Bledsoe.
Missed Trae Young pretty much every opportunity. His ability to play defense to stop anybody.
Collins picking up the foul a moment ago, his third. Dedmon works into the paint, which is not really paint here. It's all the same on this end of the floor. This
is liken it to a duck on a pond, where you see a duck just swimming and moving along and sailing smoothly to make it look that easy.
Dedmon for three.
Like offense tonight.
Collins rebounds and missed by Dedmon. He is stuffed by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stuffed to the point where he hit the deck. They've won the first 2 of 4.
Tough sledding down in San Antonio for the Raptors.
You get to see one, it's kind of a special thing.
No, it is. We can still do this.
Undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. I think his Hall of Fame percentage possibility is up around 95% for those who keep track of that.
Bring the ice cream when he's around.
To the corner. Vince Carter offered Pau Gasol. Udonis Hasselem, 38. The oldest Buck is Jason Smith, 32 years old. Jeremy Lin. Less than 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Middleton. Another one, and that barely got that pass with one hand, his right hand. So they go to him for a shot. Right-handed make, 3, yes. George.
He 1 for 5, tried to rip through on DJ Wilson, and Wilson having none of it.
Beautiful play, Tony Snell. And they have not scored for Milwaukee. Don Maker and Sterling Brown. All right, check that. Sterling Brown has not seen time. 5 on the shot clock. DJ Wilson, 3-pointer, yes. Jason Smith lost the handle. DeAndre Bembry. Bill is currently at Baylor doing the same thing in Waco. They do nothing about it.
I've always liked him.
He's kept himself relevant. Big man that shoots the 3. George Hill and sugar to Thon Maker. Dribble handoff, and now Smith goes, and lays it in.
That's great.
A lot of bench points tonight for both teams. Milwaukee 51, Atlanta 50 off the bench. Milwaukee 53 at Bradley Center. At that time, the Bradley Center. Trae Young for 3.
See another one tomorrow night, Kawhi Leonard. Right, beat him by 1. Kind of a shootout.
Collins lost the dribble on the bounce. Gets it back for the flush.
Aggressive, you're the Bucks. I mean, you want to play just hard enough to not get anybody hurt out here.
Pat Connaughton at the rim. 2 off the bench. And Katie has more on that for us.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon told me this morning that no matter who the Bucks were playing tonight, the goal.
Mention his name as a potential all-star. I mean, long shot. It's not going to happen. Don't get me wrong.
3. Smith 2 for 3 on triples tonight. That's a nice pass. Bembry on a cut.
9 of them.
The next one is double digits. Bembry. Who's got who?
He was sore for a couple of weeks.
Trae Young, assist for Atlanta. 1 minute to play. The Bucks roll on. Connaughton. Connaughton, 25 minutes. The most by a Buck tonight. He was 0 for 4 before hitting that 3 a moment ago. That's it. 144, matching the season high previously